house.
Okay, you just got the track pretty quick. Looks like a 126. Good lap time. Give me your impressions of the car, though. I know it was a little bit of a battle out there.
Yeah, I mean, first time we're running these tires, so we were going through all the motions here as far as what is this car going to do with these tires on. It's been mainly ran with, you know, a bit more high performance tire.
Yep.
So running this Continental, more of a street based tire, kind of floating around, trying to find some grip. I mean, it makes a lot of power. So we're trying to find a bunch of grip with this car right now.
Yeah, it's interesting. These are taller tires than what we're used to, and I think I spaced them out to try to give more room to the chassis, and I think that was a mistake. Obviously, it had some big rubbing going on there. It looked like you took off about 2 inches of the outside of the left front tire.
Yeah, it took off a little bit of the outside edge, so we'll be fighting that the rest of the day. But I think we can still pull off a little bit quicker time.
Cool.
Because I ran that time later in our session, so hopefully I get a quick time attack right off the bat.
You opted to run without the power steering in the beginning. Tell me about that.
I ran the power steering off mainly because I wanted to feel what the front end was doing. I mean, you can get a really good indication of what the tires are doing, when they're getting grip, not getting grip. And then really once I did that, I went, okay, let's see how good or bad it is with the power steering. Power steering actually gave me quite a bit of feedback. It made it a whole hell of a lot easier to turn.
You start pushing a little harder there. Tell me about going up the hill there.
Well, the car's kind of floating around, and I kind of know that we're not going to be changing spring rates today, so I'm kind of stuck with what we have set up, and the car's like a little softly sprung, and it's hitting bumps. So going up the hill, it actually doesn't have enough spring rate, and it's kind of starting to bottom out a little bit.
Yeah, we got a lot more downforce.
A lot more downforce.
Yeah, and that's probably contributing a lot.
Yeah, and so I've been experimenting going up through turn one of the faster corners around Streets of Willow, to try to see how far I could take it. And I went up and it got a little loose on entry, so instead of just completely doing a 360, I caught it, and then I decided to just safely go off the racetrack and come back on.
We're going to do a few things: lower some tire temps, maybe get a little bit more grip, change the spacing on the front end, which hopefully will tighten up the handling a little bit. Give it another try. So we went out one more time with the car. We dropped the front tire pressure a little bit, spaced them in a little bit. Was the handling any better? Was it? It was
better, a lot more stable on corner entry. The spring rate, now that I was able to be even more aggressive, the spring rate reared its ugly head even more. So it was quite a challenge. I mean, we were bottoming things out all over the place. I mean, so far the car's been really fast, and it's...
Oh, you're faster than the V6 was.
Yeah,
that's good.
Almost a second faster than the V6. So. Yeah, it's definitely a lot faster, and it's a game right now of trying to get the balance going around the track. The brakes work really well. It just takes maybe a little bit less pad, so you can be a little bit more aggressive with your foot instead of depending on the pad material. Yeah,
we were a little concerned with that because of the fact we hadn't put brake ducts on it. We were worried about overheating a less aggressive pad. So we'll probably put brakes on it, go to a less aggressive pad, and then try to sort out the spring rates. So that gives us some good stuff to work on. Maybe we can put one of the race kits, your Rotrex Jackson Racing race kits for next year.
K-Track kit would be really good on you.
K-Track kit.
Yeah.
Cool. Excellent.
Cool, guys.
Thank you very much for coming out.